Hi guys, this is Tor from TC and we're here with Niko Tsonev preparing for the Steven Wilson concert tonight.
That's right.
And you have an awesome rig right here. The minute we came in here I was kind of drooling about the whole thing and well, obviously being a TC guy I noticed you have a G system. So can you tell us a little bit about your rig?
Basically the G system controls the amp, changing channels, and also probably 85% of all effects come from here. Modulation, delay, reverbs, everything is from the G system. Some boosts, some compressors. The other half of the rig is basically everything that goes in the front of the amp, so it's kind of independent. The G system goes through the back of the amp, send and return. And it's really well suited to that particular head that I'm using for that particular show. Is great. Many different sounds at one tap. Also, I'm a great fan of this little stomp box, the dark matter. Which goes mainly through the clean channel of the amp. And, dark matter, great sounding game box, very clean, and that's pretty much the setup. It looks massive, but actually it's quite
do you use the loops, or do you have those on the separate loop switch there?
I don't use the loops because of the nature of how this is paired with the tri-amp at the moment. Just goes send and return, and this stuff here goes in the front of the amp.
Yeah.
So at the moment I have bypassed that in terms of looping, and I use the little gig rig system.
Yeah.
Just for my stomp boxes, which is mainly kind of gain type effects, with the exception of some other fancy things, yeah, from the M5.
Doing.
The whammy is also through the loop, so the G system is basically talking to the send and return of the amp.
So you don't even use the front of the G system, or
no, completely no. Yeah, but it's very quiet.
It's an amazingly quiet system. I was just thinking about that actually.
Even at the high gain kind of sounds. Yeah, it's been great. I mean, 3 continents, like 27 shows. This has been beautiful.
Awesome.
No problems.
What about guitars and all the other cool stuff you have here?
The Sir Modern has been the number one, and on some songs basically I'll use the Strat type, and the Duesenberg, which is kind of a drop D. The Telly is a drop D. Occasionally we use it, but it's mainly 2 or 3 guitar kind of set. The show doesn't require a lot of changes.
No. When did you start using G system?
6 months ago.
Oh wow, so it's fairly new.
Yeah, very new.
And what about, did you build the system yourself, or?
Yes, I basically thought of many different ways of how I could have this pedal board.
Yeah.
And I think that the particular show requires very quick changes.
Yeah.
And that's why, I mean, Steven Wilson has been a G system user for something like 9 years. Yeah. And we decided to go kind of a similar setup, although not amp-wise, just But that's been very quick. Yeah, we get maybe sometimes up to 20 changes per song.
Wow. So no tap dancing for you,
no,
I guess.
No. Yeah. At the end of the show, we take a little kind of there's a jazzy outro section, and that'll be kind of for this kind of sound sustain. So that's pretty much dark matter.
Cool.
Great overdrive pedal. Actually, you call it distortion.
Yeah.
For me, it's more of an overdrive.
Yeah, you use it in fairly low gain setting.
Yeah.
What do you use the EBO for?
EBO, a lot of songs. This set, I don't know if you are going to watch the show later. I mean, We
Can
have.
you give us a taste?
Sure. Yeah. In fact, mainly with. Let's change guitar for this. Very cool. Very cool.
Thanks so
Yes.
much.
Well,
That's
it's been a
awesome.
pleasure. Thank you.